I worked at an ice cream shop called Vic's Ice Cream in Land Park, Sacramento. It's kind of like a famous ice cream place around there. And I was not a good employee.
Okay.
I would take an ice cream bin when I thought it was empty. I'd bring it in the back. You had this like kind of like a fucking look like a saw room with like everything's tile and there's just like a hose that you can do anything in there and no one would know. And so we were just like I would
tarp
spray them
on the
out.
walls.
There's tarp on the walls, says don't scream. And then I would hang them up, right? But after a while I noticed that people wouldn't look at where like when I brought them back if they were a bunch of ice cream or not. And so what I used to do is I would wait till there's about each can was probably about 3-4 feet tall.
Yeah, like a big
circle goes down. And so I would wait till it was like 6 inches. And I would go back there and I would just eat it like a monkey, like out of my hands in the back, like in this fucking jail. So like the place looked like when you go into jail and they delouse you and spray you with like the fucking hose.
And there's just like a kid back there eating handfuls of ice cream.
Yeah, handfuls of ice cream. And I thought it was great, right? I was like, oh, this job's pretty cool now. I can just go back, eat ice cream once every hour.
Yeah.
No one would know. And then one time I was sitting crisscross applesauce eating like a monkey.
Like Winnie the Pooh. Just like.
Yeah, like Winnie the Poohing chocolate chip cookie dough. And my boss came in and he was like, what are you doing? I was just like mid-pooing it. And I got off the ice cream pretty quick there. I was mopping after that.
Yeah.
So this whole time you weren't supposed to be doing that. I mean.
There wasn't a rule in place. No one said I couldn't.
Look, I'm not coming after you. I'm just asking.
I've always said this, and I've always had this stance. You can look back to when I got fired. No one said I couldn't fistful ice cream into my mouth. That was nowhere in the thing.
Fair point. I believe you. I'm just.
There was no employee handbook.
So okay. So he comes back there. He sees you. You're wearing only a red T-shirt, nothing else. You're eating this. He screams, "Oh my God!" And then you're like.
And then I say, "There's nothing in the handbook about this."
Yeah. Before he even addresses what the real issue, you just yell, "There's nothing in the handbook about this."
Nothing in the handbook.
I've looked up your pants policy, your hands in the ice cream policy, just ass on the ground policy. Yeah. All good. I'm untouchable. Yeah, and you walk out of like fucking Danny Ocean. Like you just like they got nothing on you.
Nothing on me. My red shirt, balls popping out as I walk past tiny kids. I just serve them egg salad sandwiches.
Yeah.
I also found the ingredients closet. So I was going fistfuls of cookie dough and Oreos in my spare time. You know, just going back, eating some pecans praline like nothing mattered.
I imagine there's like several other teenagers trying to hold you back and you're just pushing through to get back into the ingredients closet and stuff.
Or I sit in the closet and I put my feet up so no one can get in.
Yeah.
He's in the closet again with his pants. His pants are outside the closet. He's eating like Winnie the Pooh again.
But at this point you're basically made of cold now. So when anyone grabs you, their arm like breaks off and you're like glass and stuff.
That'd be a sick origin story. Just a kid who got locked in an ice cream freezer overnight and ate enough cookie dough to become
a villain with diabetes.
I'll defeat you, Batman. Let me check my blood sugar real quick. I gotta put it in my belly button.
I'm gonna get you as soon as I get a little bit more energy. My level's a little low right now.
You want some insulin, Robin? Insulin? Anyone?
Eat this Mars bar and I'll be back.
How long were you able to keep up the ruse? I mean, obviously you didn't even know it was a ruse. You were just
honestly, it became more of like a dirty little secret that people knew that they just didn't talk about.
Hey, you did it, or they all did it?
No, I don't believe anyone has done it before or since.
So they all just knew you did it.
Also, if you had 30-something-year-old managers, they knew that they couldn't sustain physically that volume of sweets. You know what I mean?
They were
like if
jealous.
they wanted to be you, they couldn't do it because they would just your body starts collapsing on you if you're not a teenager. That's like sort of every cell in your body's automatically renewing.
100%. It became like a thing. I think no one cared. They were like, hey, let's see how much ice cream we can feed this kid. And it was a lot.
Yeah. So then one night, the manager's overnight doing inventory, and he comes up. He's like, "Hey, this is weird. We're short 17 pounds of ice cream." In the last 3 weeks. I don't know what you're talking about. And you're just like on an iron lung, just like
just in the back.
Can
it's
you
just
wake
intravenous
up,
now.
Yeah.
I'm just putting in fucking mango sherbet intravenously.
More ice cream than boy.